Welcome back to the weekly wind down. Today we're going to be doing a blind taste test.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
We're Alex and Morgan, best friends who love wine. We hope to share all of our wine adventures with you. Cheers!
We have two different bubblies here today, and one of them is
About $9. The other one's about $25. So we tried to do cheap and mid-range.
we are going to first try this one.
Yes,
Is
let's
that
do
good
it.
with you, Morgan? Perfect.
So we initially noted the color.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see we've got a ring light, so it makes it hard. But one is like way lighter than the other.
One is more of a nice straw color, and the other, honestly, barely has a tint. It's
Yeah.
like the lightest champagne color you could ever think of. So it's really, it's actually really pretty. I think I like
Yeah.
the color of this one better.
Agreed.
This one looks like a little drop of little OJ's been put into it already.
This is a mimosa, not a brut.
Well, it is interesting that they're different colors since they're both brut.
Yeah, we tried to make sure that we went with the same style sparkling. So we went with a brut. We also have these. This is how we're deciding. 1 and 2 is written on here, wrapped in foil. So the ultimate form of secrecy.
Yes. I have no clue which is which.
All right, let's get into this. So let's do our little stemless
Yeah.
flutes first.
And Morgan, I do notice that the bubbles on this are more, like, they're actually more consistent. They're like more put together, and they almost come up in like one single stream in certain spots. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's reminiscent of a more expensive champagne or sparkling wine maybe. I don't know.
I think that that's true. Going through a wine course really doesn't make me an expert because I couldn't answer that one for you. It's a more consistent bubble
Mhm.
as it's coming up, I would think would be kind of a marking of
Yeah.
quality.
And this one's really loose.
Yes.
Kind of scattered, really loose.
And
so-
really, it almost feels like it goes flat quicker than
Oh,
this one does.
Interesting. I think you're right on
So, very interesting.
that. What do you get on the nose?
Not a lot.
It is sparkling wine.
The only
so-
thing that we really noticed was that this one had more, a stronger nose than this one did.
Yeah, this one has a little bit more on it, which this sounds so dumb, but like an alcohol smell. Like,
Yeah.
just a touch of an alcohol smell, and then
Yeah.
it's not earthy, but it's definitely not floral. It's kind of like in the middle of like an earthy, florally.
Yeah, I agree. I
Okay.
don't get a ton of floral.
This
on
is
it.
terrible. It's kind of musty.
Yeah, no, musty.
Like, it's
That is a
musty.
good-
That's the word.
which could also be a sign of quality, you know? That it's
Yeah.
just hanging out, getting all right.
Oh yeah, that maybe that it was in the cellar for longer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll find out.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
This one's very
Okay.
lots of bubbles.
Yep.
Like I got it.
Like as soon as it went into my mouth, my entire mouth was
Mhm.
just like a bubble.
Do not swish this around your mouth.
Don't
Just
do it.
don't do it. That was a mistake.
Just chug it.
Chug it.
Porch pounder, wearing my porch pounder shirt.
Yum.
Thanks, Samantha Sommelier.
I'm tasting lots of bubbles. It's almost like citrusy notes. in a
Yeah.
way. Yeah, lots of citrus notes.
It's not an overwhelming flavor, which
No.
sometimes with that cheap bubbly, you
Mhm.
get like, I don't want to say sour, it's not sour, but it's kind of overwhelming
Yes.
with flavor.
It's like sour grapes with a little bit of orange.
I feel like I won't be able to know until we compare because I'm
Oh.
just sitting here like, oh yeah, I mean, it's a bubbly. It's a
And
good
I'm over
bubbly.
here just drinking it. So, okay.
Let's go on to the next guy.
Like we said, very loose bubbles.
Yep.
Not really consistent, like at all.
Not really a strong aroma at the nose. I mean, it's just, I don't know. This one's gonna be, I'm just gonna taste this too.
Okay, let's go for it. This one tastes like straight up. Just
Grapes.
like grapes, fermented grapes.
Yep. And just like we thought, this is not as much bubbles.
Mhm.
Sometimes I wonder, because of the flute, the shape of the flute is supposed to help for your bubbles. So I don't know. I can't imagine that it would make that big of difference. But tasting it, I don't get as many bubbles. Do you?
No, I definitely don't. And it's very light. It's almost like, this one smells buttery.
This one, I almost want to say that this would be the cheap one because they almost just overwhelm it with bubbles. Like, so that you don't taste it too much, here's a bunch of bubbles.
We're gonna just go a little deeper here. Just a little deeper. We're gonna just...
We're collecting data right now, you know? Just more data points.
Let's get just a little bit more of this guy. I'm really surprised at how cold these guys have stayed with
I know.
I do love pouring a glass of champagne. I love it. It gives me so much joy.
I know, it is fun.
It's fine. I kind of sort of want to drop a ring into this and just see what it does.
Man.
Do you want palate cleanser?
I don't know which one it is. Am I gonna embarrass myself?
To me.
My heart is telling me that this is the nicer one.
I actually think this one has more flavor, technically.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't think it's smoother necessarily, but I think it has more, I think it has more layers of flavor. It has like some butter in there. It feels like it has that sour grape. It's a little bit more citrusy, which is just such a weird combination.
It's so funny how palates can be so different because I think this one has more flavor in a bad way to me.
Interesting. See, so for me, this one is more bubbles, so I don't taste it as much. So this one has more flavor for me.
Okay.
Actually, I have completely confused Morgan.
My mind is blown. So, I mean, I hate saying it, but I like both and I would drink both. I mean, they're bubbles, so I'm gonna drink them either way. I love bubbles. I mean, the super cheap, that really is the worst the next day when you have a hangover.
Yeah, it really is. It has more sugar.
But it tastes the same going down.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this one has a little bit more sugar content in it, and that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that could be.
Because I think I'm really sensitive to sugary drinks, but sweetness is different to everybody.
Yeah,
and I haven't been eating a lot of sugar lately.
That's true, and I eat a lot of sugar, so. So Alex can really tell.
I can super tell you guys. No, I really can't. I'm kind of actually really torn because I think this would actually be more pleasing to more people.
I like this one more. I like this one more. I think this is the expensive one.
Okay.
I'm calling it.
I like this one better as far as the bubbles, but I really appreciate like a mouthful of bubbles.
Yeah.
But now I am worried that they were trying to mask some kind of flavor. So I'm gonna say that this is.
Guys.
I'm gonna do it. Belch.
Pardon me.
No, belch. I love it. Do it.
So you think that is?
Just based off the look of it, I think this one's the more expensive one.
Okay.
Because it has this little single stream of bubbles.
This is good. It's good for us to disagree.
We're disagreeing.
One of us
guys,
we're right.
We're disagreeing, you guys! We're disagreeing! It's the first time!
Yeah.
In a long time.
We're going to be fighting after this.
Basically gonna cut. Okay, well, do you want to unravel?
Yeah.
Do you want to unwrap? Wait,
okay,
hold on.
so this one.
Wait, which one was yours?
This one.
That's your choice. You get to unwrap your choice.
Okay.
And I'll unwrap my choice.
Oh my god, it looks shorter and stouter, so maybe it's cooked. Oh shit.
Well, I'm obsessed. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I got cooked! That is so funny. I like
that's
$9 bubbly. Okay, guys? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna head out.
Okay, so we'll just see you later. Oh, funny. Okay, so this is the Crémant de Bordeaux. It is a brut. And honestly, that's it. That's the end of the story.
That's all we've got on it. Alex
Anyways.
has a better palate than I do for bubbly.
Well, it's not even that, honestly, because I think this one would be more appealing to most people. I think this one had almost too many bubbles for most people, but I love bubbles. Like
I do too.
Water.
Yeah, I like bubbles too. So,
okay.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna just keep on rolling.
Oh my god.
For me, it really truly came down to the single stream of bubbles. Because I feel like I've heard.
And I agree with you that just like we noted in the beginning, that usually is a sign of quality. So check your bubbles, people. Check them. This guy went flat in 2 seconds, and then I second guessed myself.
And then she loved it.
And then I was like, this is freaking so delightful.
We can leave you today with the knowledge that it doesn't necessarily matter if you do an $8 or $10 bottle of sparkling wine or a $20 bottle. If you're just going to be mixing it anyways, go with the cheaper.
Get your cups.
Go and do it. Get a case while you're at it.
This is why we do the blind tasting, because now that I know that one is the more quality one, I almost picked up this instead of this purely because I was like, it's more expensive, so I want to drink this one.
Yeah, totally. It's a real thing.
It's a mind game.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. We love doing blind taste tests. It's so fun, and we never really know what we're gonna get or what our taste is gonna tell us. So.
Exactly. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at weeklywind.
It wasn't even that big of a burp, but it just
it wasn't. I was standing right next to you.
Oh my god. Well, you didn't do it, so I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. It's the bubbles, you guys.
Follow us at weeklywind on Instagram.
Yes.
For all the content that you don't see during our videos.
And we know that we haven't been posting as much as we would like to lately. However, we don't want to just record all the time.
We got jobs, y'all. So until you guys can help us monetize this stuff,
like, comment, subscribe so that we can continue to have a great time.
And we will see you next time.
Dance, dance. Wait, oh shit! This is what happens.
That goes in there.
Morgan, this is what happens when
you drink cups.
Dance and drink. But that's what happens when you dance and try and drink out of a bottle.
Very true. Almost knocked it over with my big tit.
My big tit.
Just one.
My massive
Only
tit.
one.
My singular massive tit. Okay, we're